Hi everyone, welcome back to D&D Travel, and I'm here to pack, or we're leaving in 8 days. Woohoo! For our NCL cruise. Now, the reason that I'm here with you all today, why I am packing, is I also am packing one of those suitcases that everyone seems to love. Question, how much clothes can it fit? Things like that. But we're here to talk about what happened over the weekend. Now, Thursday and Friday, everyone was saying the cruise was booked. And then it says, oh, I can't find it. Well, if you look at the screenshot I took, it was as a travel agent page. And there they were. They had plenty of inside cabins, some outside, blocked outside cabins. But they didn't have any suites, grand suites, or anything like that anymore available. Well, a lady saw what I had put, and she contacted me, and I called her back as soon as I saw it, as soon as I had time to invest in this type of conversation. Because she wrote to me, says, Miss Donna, she said, I saw what you posted on the NCL page approximately sometime in February, so when we booked ours. She said, I called up NCL, and I do recommend that times. I'm not going to recommend you all do that anymore. Had booked them and said, look, my mom wants to go. Technically, there's 2 of us, but my mom has to wait for her physical, and her appointment is not until this date. So, in meantime, the lady booked her a guaranteed room with them absolutely against. Remember that, absolutely against. And only booked her a guaranteed room for 2. So she calls her back a couple weeks later and says, well, I need the difference so I can add my mom when the time comes. She gives her the difference. She calls, emails her, calls her, no response. Mom can go. Trying to get hold of her. She finally calls her back, and the lady goes, well, you have a room booked for 2. Not for 3, so, and there's, we can't do anything about that. Wrong answer. So she calls me, and I look, they had rooms available, but only for double capacity. You got to remember, these ships that aren't equipped with single person rooms, they only put so many out there, and they're usually the first to go. So, could not book her for her age group. No discounts were available to put her in a double capacity room by herself. They just wasn't allowing it. So, okay. All right. So, we're getting there. So, we talked and we figured it out. And she goes, what should I do? I said, well, write a letter. Write a letter to NCL, the highest up you can get. And you copy paste every email, every conversation, because it is recorded, her name, the days you called, and you tell them what happened. Now, a lot of people start laughing and say, yeah, right. So, in the past, it used to be pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. So, she calls the girl, leaves a message, says, I need you to call me back. And she goes, what should I tell you if she calls me back? I said, you tell her my name. And as soon as you said there was a possibility of a third person, shame on you, because that's the room you should have booked. You should never given her a guaranteed room, because guaranteed room only goes what's on the booking at that point. 2 females cruising as friends, 60 and 70 years of age. That's all they did. They didn't give no leave room for adding mom, okay, who's 81. So, that's upsetting. That's extremely upsetting to me. So, I told her to go ahead. I had extra hangers here and I can't find them. I told them to go ahead, write that letter, and if they don't get back to you in 24 hours, you write another letter, a very firm one. And it was a book she wrote. I told her to leave out no details. Put my name in it. You said we tried to fix it. We could have fixed it, just put her in another room, but they wasn't accepting single passengers at that time. They only had a few rooms left. She would have had to pay double, mind you, but the daughter probably would have done it, just so her mom can go. Hula, the letter came. She says, oh my God, Donna, they said that they found someone who was in a room for 3 to 4 people, just 2 people, and they switched their room. So her mother can now go. That was amazing. Kudos, NCL, because I know you've been getting some bad press lately, and I know that, it's just, it's just not, it's what it is. But the person who took that call and is a representative of NCL, supposedly a booking agent, she's no agent, okay? She takes a class and she sits at home in front of her computer and she works. Shame on you for not listening to the passenger. You should not have given her a guaranteed room. You should have found a room that can hold 3 people and booked that room for her. No foul if mom couldn't go. Big foul. And it'd be great if mom could go. But you made it where she didn't even want to go on this cruise at this point. And her mother would have been heartbroken. So I'm not going to mention her name, though I have it, okay? You know who you are. So you know who you are. So I'm glad. So we've set up to do there's 2 meet and greets. One at the Cabana Bar, bring your Mardi Gras. And there is the one that is by Cruise Creek, but you can now sign up through the Facebook page, which is great. And we're also doing the ducks together. So that is absolutely perfect and amazing to me. You couldn't be any better than that. And so let's get to packing, right? Or do you all want to talk more about this situation? Because we know recently, and it's still popping up there as someone with Blad, is the comedian. Now, I was not in the front row. I was in the far back, okay? They asked if there's any newlywed couple. My husband pointed out my son and his wife. Made some jokes. He said anybody's birthday's in the room. My husband pointed over here. I turned 60. I stood up. I was wearing, a dress that favored my body style. And he was just banging on my boob size. I was laughing. I didn't have any problem with it. You know what you're getting into when you go to an adult comedy show. Well, these group of women didn't like it. Was upset, was oh my, okay, oh my, somewhere else. There's someone constantly tell you it's a 21 over, words are graphic, comedy is crude, adult only. If you have sensitive, don't like that kind of comedy, leave room, leave the room. Well, these women are mad because they actually wrote NCL. And to this day, there's no response. What response are you going to get? I don't expect you to get a response. You want to know why I don't expect you to get a response? I'll tell you why. Honestly, I'll tell you why. Because you were warned. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times. But you were warned about what kind of show this was. It's an adult comedy show that serves alcohol. Okay? Serves alcohol. My son wants to take his jacket, but I don't think he's going to need it. He's going to overdress us. Okay? You know what? I'm going to leave the jacket. No, I'll take it. So, I'm appalled at the appalled. Okay? So, come on, really? You know what kind of show it is. You know what's going to be said. Evidently there's another one out there that I really don't know anything about, and I probably did a report on it. Oh, I did report. I was actually on Carnival Sunshine when this was breaking bad. The people that were wanting to go to Alaska or out in that area, and the cruise canceled that portion. Didn't tell the passengers nothing, ignored the needs. You know, the captain comes out every day, we're this nautical, when's this, we're this far off the nearest land, hey, have a great day, right? Nothing that has to do with the fact that the main reason this cruise is even happening is for those ports. Never gave an excuse, never gave an answer. I don't know what to say, but I think what NCL did for this lovely lady that I will be meeting on the cruise ship, you'll meet her on those blogs, okay? Great lady. Patient. Very patient lady. Doo-doo, right? So, we're all about patience. We're all about having a good time. You know, St. Patty's Day is past, but we all like shenanigans. So, you know, it's very important when you choose a cruise line, once again, make sure it meets all your needs. Now, this is her first on NCL, but she said it will probably be her last on NCL. So, sorry to hear that. I haven't put judgment yet. We'll see. Now, we did talk about, we compared the cost of this cruise compared to my last cruise, compared to the drinking that we did, compared to the specialty restaurant. We still spent less than what it is to book this with all that in the packaging. So what we do have internet for each person. We have 150 hours. So that's about 4, maybe 5 days of internet for me to be, you know, blogging and things like that. Keeping up, loading up videos, taking pictures. Now, we did lose one, Grenada, and everybody is very upset. I've never been there. One of the few cruise lines that actually go there. The cost is gas. People, we pay for the gas. You don't. So, I hope this helps you out when picking a cruise line, picking a travel agent. Please, these are not travel agents. They're just representatives that took the course. They are an answering service. They work from home. I know people that do it. Please, they are not experts. They only know what's in front of them. You know, give a travel agent a try. You're going to find out there are some that do the bare minimum. There's some that go all out. They're going, well, you didn't get paid to help her. No, I did not. A good travel agent will do all this legwork for their client because their client will come back again. Okay? The cruise line will pay me at the end 30 to 60 days after, okay, the cruise. So remember that. So, yes, remember that. That's very important to know. That's very important to know. So because my son's never taken a big bag. He's a small packer. As we all know, he's autistic but high functioning. So he's able to communicate and do things on his own. So, yes. We have 2 t-shirts. We need to get more for this young man. And we got a couple pairs of underwear already. We need to get more of that as well. Those will be gotten tomorrow. We have his dress socks. Very important dress socks. We're going to put them in here as well. Since his bag won't be completed today, we have his dress clothes. He's missing one dress shirt. Not sure where it is. He did have it on the last cruise. He has the purple, it's not like purple, but like a burgundy in there, and that's fine. He has one pair of pants. He got several shorts. So he's going to need, this is 11-day cruise. Dress socks, here's one of the other ones, and here's another gray. Well, isn't that something? We're going to have to look for those. So, wait a minute. I think I found it. I found it. Actually, I did not find it. That's another third color. So, I think my husband ran off my son's dress clothes. So, this was my husband's favorite shirt. Many years. Of course, it almost fits me. I'm going to have my son try it on. It'd be a great shirt for the dinner. I like to burn it, but we're going to see. Tell me what you think of the shirt. So that's done. I just took everything out of his suitcase, and you can see there's plenty of room for more. So I'm going to go around and find his other dress shirt for some more cool shirts for him to wear during the day. That's very important. And finish up his bag and find the 3 remaining dress socks. So I hope this video helped. I hope you like, subscribe, and check out that notification bell. And stay tuned for my day-by-day opinion of the NCLJ and the people I meet. Yeah.